Well, the truck's done. It's actually been done for a couple days now, but I haven't been able to make a video of it. Runs and drives fine now. You know, there's still some tweaking I want to do with the engine. I think it has a misfire. I think it needs spark plugs, I believe. It does smoke a little bit, so I think that's probably why they went bad, was because the oil is burning fouled them up. And I think it's the valves. The valve seals are leaking on it. Still got to get a windshield wiper, but it does run and drive just fine. I'm about to change that tire out for this. It's bald, but you know, it's a matching wheel as all the other ones. All the other ones have good tread for now. I'm not going to put tires on it at the moment because pretty much either today or sometime early this week, I'm going to take it directly over to my grandparents, where that truck's going to stay until whatever I decide to do with it when I come back. Because I'm not going to tag it at the moment. I'm going to go get the title in my name, though. I need to go do that still. But, yeah. I would drive it around for you. I might make a video driving around once I'm at my grandma's with it. But, also, I need to replace the thermostat housing. I had replaced it before, but I replaced it with a Mr. Gasket setup, which used a I'll show you, but it used a rubber O-ring, and you know, the surface that it was on for that rubber O-ring was rusted up, and I knew it would start leaking, so I ditched the rubber O-ring and just used a gasket with some good that copper sealant or something. But you don't really see it leaking right now. It does it more so when it sits, but you can see some of that copper stuff. And it's actually a new part, but of course it sat around for a long time, and more than likely I'm probably gonna have to just replace that with something else to where it just uses a flat gasket. And I'm probably gonna have to clean that surface up a little bit better because it was somewhat corroded. I wanted to replace the intake on it, but because I only have about 2 weeks until I leave. I think it's a little over 2 weeks, but I just, you know, it runs and drives now, and that's all it really needs to do at my grandma's. It doesn't need to be, you know, a 300-400 mile trip truck, because eventually I'm just going to replace its motor, because to me it's a little wore out. It doesn't really leak all that much. It has some dampness on it, but there's never anything on the ground. So, oops, sorry about that. But yeah, for now it's good. I don't know if I want to replace the spark plugs on it at the moment, just because it's more of a pain, and like I said, it runs. So it does something with the coolant. I don't know if it's leaking it or what it's doing, or burning it. I don't think it's burning it, just because I haven't seen anything out of the tailpipe. But that would also, you know, make sense for the misfire. But if it is, whatever. I was planning on replacing the engine, like I said, eventually. Maybe with like a crate engine, or normally you can get like low mileage crate engine for $300-400. I mean, small block Chevys are insanely cheap in that aspect. But it's done. It runs and drives, stops just fine. I think I mentioned in the other part, I had a guy wanting to buy it, but I kind of just told him off. I'm like, you know, my last truck, I kind of want to have something to look forward to when I come back, you know. I didn't want to keep all of my vehicles here, because to me that would have just been a load on my mind. You know, if I kept the Hyundai, kept the Yukon, kept the Toyota, knowing I had all those, it would have just bothered me. But knowing I just have like a cheap truck, something I can have fun with when I come home, that's just something to look forward to, you know. And I'm not really worried about it going bad from sitting, because I'm gonna treat the fuel system on it, and also like I said, my grandma's gonna drive it around the farm a little bit, and it'll keep it going enough until I come home and maybe do something else with it. But that's about it. Thanks for watching this series. I gotta go through and actually edit a bunch of different clips I got, because right now I think I only have a video from the first time I put a transmission in this thing, and it ended up being bad. Or I don't even know if I posted that part. I'll have to look. But thanks for watching, and this will probably be one of the last videos for a while on any kind of major stuff I'm doing. But, alright.